All right, folks, I'm 2 episodes into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so let's go ahead and talk about what my thoughts are currently. So basically, I don't have many thoughts necessarily, just aside from the fact that this shit moves at a insanely fast pace. Like, holy shit, I was not prepared for how fast this shit moves. Like, they go on from one thing right to the next, like, immediately, pretty much. The longest sequence that actually happens is the opening sequence at the juice bar, where they go and they're having their little shenanigans with their martial arts or whatnot. Which, mind you, the juice bar, I always thought was actually just like, a juice bar. This is a whole fucking fitness like area. Like they have like straight up as a gym. Like what the fuck? Why is this called a juice bar when it's a fucking gym practically too? Crazy work. But anyway, I mean, I think overall it's not bad. It's very cheesy, which is exactly what I expected from, the 90s MMPR vibe. And they haven't really dove into anything serious yet. I do think there are some kind of glaring issues with the time itself, though, specifically in the way of how the Sentai footage is incorporated into the show. It's very obvious when it is Super Sentai footage, not just because of like the change in like camera quality or anything, but also just because of how like the entire settings change. I mean, they went in episode 2, it was literally they were in a quarry fighting. Mind you, they only fought like three of the same putties. I think they only had 3 putty suits, which is pretty funny. But they were fighting like 3 putties, and then all of a sudden, it's like they defeat them. And it's like, all right, oh no, the monster's attacking now. We have to morph, and they morph, and they're in the middle of a fucking like amusement park. Like, where the fuck did that come from, guys? What the hell? And obviously, I mean, I've watched plenty of Power Rangers, so I know that that's how that works. But in much later seasons, they end up kind of trying to match, at least like if they're in a city, then they kind of match the Sentai footage with city, so on and so forth. Not just a quarry immediately to amusement park. So that was kind of jarring. And the other big one that I've noticed is the Sentai footage with Rita. So unfortunately, the Sentai footage was pretty much ripped completely for Rita. So, I mean, they try and dub lines over, but it's very obvious that she is not saying the lines that are being said. And that does make it a little awkward to watch. One person that I do want to shout out, though, is the actor for Bulk. I think he's doing an absolutely fantastic job, for being these new young actors. His line delivery is really well done. Like, he has different, like, afflictions in his voice for different tones and moods that a lot of these other actors aren't having. It's very, like, flat and monotone most times for the other actors, which is what you kind of expect. But with Bulk, he actually is, like, doing a really good job with his line delivery. Yeah, those are just some general thoughts. I'll tap in after quite a few more episodes. I'm not going to do this every 2 episodes, but I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are once I watch some more MMPR.